welcome to my Velvet Trickster. No, not really. Good evening, everyone. This is Logic Blade, and we're back with some more Legend of Heroes: Trails to Azure. Last time around, we finished up Chapter 4, and that was certainly a trip and a half. So, with the SSS arrested, Crossbell State Guard employed, and Erebonian Calvard on the back foot after the ungodly power of the Ions has been unleashed. Well, what is left for us? What happens next? Guess it's time to find out, shall we? Let's just jump right into it, shall we? On that day, against a backdrop of non-aggression, the nation of Crossbell deployed a unique diplomatic strategy. Crossbell proposed the Zemurian Continental Alliance, to be led by the same. All military actions were banned, and in exchange economic freedom was guaranteed. The Empire and Republic were coerced into agreeing, along with smaller states. At first, Liberal, Remiferia, and Arteria opposed the alliance, calling it too overbearing, but eventually they too had to capitulate. In the Republic of Calvard, an economic crisis stemming from events in Crossbell broke out, and the Anti-Immigration League terror activities began to intensify. In the Erebonian Empire, bloody civil war finally broke out between noble and reformist factions. News of the Blood and Iron Chancellor's assassination spread, and, unofficially, Ouroboros made their position as allies of Crossbell known to continental governments. There were none who could put a stop to President Dieter's ambitions. Right Constellation Heavy Assault Warship Beowulf. Aw, it's so boring when it's over this quickly. We left it to those guys, and Shirley's turn didn't even come. He only got to face those Special Forces units near the border at the beginning. What's wrong, Shirley? Oh, Papa. Hey, isn't it about time? Crazy things are happening in the Empire. Wouldn't it be more fun over there? Looks like interesting things are happening in the Republic, too. You still have a job to do. Hear that? Why don't you go play with that boy? Demonized, walled in, too bad. But in his normal state, he's weak and not worth my time. And it seems he's gone off somewhere today. And what if you tried a bout with those Ouroboros troops? At least you wouldn't be not a good match for Shirley somehow. Shirley feels like she could never win against that amazing lady. So you get it, do you? Well, don't be too hard on yourself. It appears he has started to act in the Mains region. Wow. Even though we beat him so badly, he still wants to challenge us? Don't underestimate him. He's strong. Probably stronger than you think. Doesn't seem that way to me. Oh, whatever. I'll let you take care of him, Papa. That's for the best. You've got your own playmate after all. Huh? Is she back from Calvard? Gateway movements were detected in the American region. It seems Yin's been hiding with them ever since the attack on Crossbell. So Zhao is more stubborn than he looks, too. Looks like we'll be able to have a little more fun. Ah, jeez, who cares about that Four Eyes? I'm super excited! In the end, we couldn't settle things at the Ark and Ciel. Next time, we'll have to have a good fight. It'll be the best time ever! Oh, brother. I'd expect nothing less from the young lady. Salutations, everyone. Damn, downtown's still pretty messed up. Well, it's not like it can be fixed up in a matter of weeks. Damn. Walt? Dino, you... Wald! Wald, it's really you! Where have you been? We were really worried about you, you know? But most importantly, you're safe! Whoa! Everyone was seriously hurt. Although they went to the hospital, none of them are back yet. But it's alright, as long as you're here, Walt. Ugh. Hey, Zach, how's it going? Walt? Saber Vipers are no more. I won't say it again. Don't follow me. That's good. No, it can't be. I mean, you've always been the strong leader we've relied on. That demon. To think the monster that hurt all those people was Walt? That can't be true, can it? Stop. Wald Wales, I can't believe you've returned. I won't let you do anything more to this downtown that you loved. I'll do whatever I must to stop you. What the heck are you trying to say? You became that monster and did this to downtown. On top of that, you hurt the subordinates you loved. It's too terrible. Who cares what Walsey and that Baldy has to say? You've been outsiders from the start. Didn't you turn tail and run? Don't make fun of us. Those two will definitely be back. What? There's a situation, a duty they must fulfill. And so, even if they're away from the city, I'm telling you, they'll return. We don't know what it is yet, but we believe in them. Oh, I see. A duty, huh? Looks like we'll be able to continue from back then, huh? Isn't that right? Watch it! Oh, man. I don't have it in me to scream today. In fact, I'm kind of surprised I'm streaming right now. My throat hurts like hell. Oh well. Now then, the stage is set to carry out our Phantasmal Blaze plan in the Empire. From here, we go according to plan, and wait and see for a while. Correct. Crap, no. Give me a moment. I will accompany you until the appropriate stage in the Empire. The present power of the Septarian is 0. It's comparable to the lost power of the Septarian in Mirage. Furthermore, he's shown abilities the original did not have. Let's see how far the skills of the Croy family can carry us. You're in a good mood, Professor. That reminds me, it looks like they finally began to act. On the contrary, this is a good opportunity. Their position is different from ours. We should find out exactly how. I'll leave that to you guys. I'm gonna continue collecting data on the Septarian of 0 here, to see if I can contain the ultimate interface between humans and gods. Kia. Oh, Shizuku, are your eyes better now? Yes, I'm not dizzy anymore, and I can even see color. Everything. It's thanks to you, Kia. Really, thank you. I'm glad. But you and the hospital staff have been doing their best this whole time, right? Kia just gave it the final push. I see. Also, since I have this power, it'd be a waste if I didn't put it to good use. If I could heal your eyes, it was worth becoming like this. But I'm happy, you know? I was anxious not being able to see. I was a burden on Father. I became your friend, and yet I didn't even know your face. Being able to see your face like this, I'm so happy I could cry, but... Kia, are you really fine with all this? Being apart from Lloyd and the others, being made to do strange things. I think that all this is completely wrong. Miss Maribel and Miss Theater are wrong too. And also, my father too. Shizuku. Thank you. I really love you, Shizuku. But I'm fine. I've decided this on my own, after understanding everything. So, why so worried about me? Fragment Chapter. Beyond the False Paradise. Meanwhile, in jail. Silence, inmate! That's right. We're in frickin' jail. And Noelle put us in here. The other SSS members are under our protection elsewhere. I'm terribly sorry that only you were locked up here. I don't mind. However, protection? That's a funny way of putting it, right? I wonder what you're protecting them from. Even you must have realized it a long time ago. The true mastermind behind the attack on Crossbell City. And the one who hurt Fran, your younger sister. But even so, I'm a member of the CGF. Even after it changed its name to the State Guard, I need only carry out my duties as a soldier. If I don't, Crossbell will really end up being crushed by the Empire and the Republic. Noelle. Even about Kia, I don't think this is right. Even getting help from a mysterious bunch like Ouroboros. But the Imperial Army really fired those dreadful railway cannons. Those weapons of mass destruction could have produced hundreds of victims if they hit. So that's why there's no other way. I'm sorry. I had no right to tell you this. I don't think you'll be confined for too long. I'm sure that after the crisis in Crossbell has passed, you'll be acquitted. So please just be patient for now. Back then, I had nothing I could say back to her. And that's not all either. I never had the slightest notion that Kia was worried about something. Being tossed about by my busyness, I failed to protect who I really should have. Kia's birth. The culprit who killed my big brother. Even though I swore to myself I'd discover them. And was it you who killed Guy Bannings? My big brother? That's exactly right. I'm sorry. And thank you for everything. I really do love you. Everyone. Big brother, I'm sorry. I knew it. Seems I couldn't catch up with you after all. What should I do now? If only I knew! How pathetic. To think the leader who cornered and arrested us is in such a sorry state. After being locked up in a place like this for half a year, you'll be spouting nonsense like some has been. Leave me alone. No matter how I think about it, you're here because you deserve to be. But we were only able to arrest you guys because we got lucky several times in a row. That's right. It wasn't a barrier we got it over with our own skills. Boring kid. Well, can't blame you. According to rumors, things have gotten pretty crazy. The IBC president was behind it all, and now he's a dictator. You've made it the enemies of Red Constellation, Ouroboros, the State Guard, and even that divine blade of wind. Now that's some serious shit. Well, for now, the right choice is just to wait for the storm to pass. Only a true idiot would try to fight back against those odds. Like your older brother did, yeah? Now that you mention it, did you know my brother? The closer you are to someone, the closer you have to watch them. No matter how many times we threatened him, he never learned and came snooping around again. Thinking about it, when we ran to each other at food carts, he just came to me recommending liquors. He was a troublesome, annoying kid. Sounds just like him. Well, I can see a guy like him dying even if we killed him. But he gave up the ghost, just like that. I don't get this world sometimes. Did my brother fight against you guys that entire time? Yeah, he stuck his nose into more than just Ravage, too. Big shot corrupt congressman, Imperial and Republican intelligence activities, even into the actions of that Joachim. There's no doubt he had amazing energy. I see. Hey, seems like you're misunderstanding something. Guy Bannings was in no way an amazing man, you know. Huh? If we're talking quick-wittedness and awesomeness, Clayton's better. Pinpointing enemy weaknesses and making the necessary preparations, Sergei's better. When it comes down to rational judgment and management, Dudley of Section 1 is better. In other words, those were his limits. Well, thinking about it now, it does seem true. There was an area where that guy wasn't lacking. I guess it was never given up. It's probably connected to that impressive energy of his. It's probably also the reason he was able to keep after tough opponents. Despite all that, he was narrow-minded. You couldn't see what was around him. What's wrong with this youngster? That's what I thought at the time. Listen, Lloyd. If you're a man, throw yourself at the things in front of you. Grab with your hands your only truth, the one in your heart. If you do that, you'll come to see what you want to do. I think that maybe my big brother's lack of giving up was to protect the things important to him. Not only his family, but even Crossbell City itself. In that sense, maybe even Ravage was a target to protect. What? It's presumptuous of me to say protect, but I think maybe my brother was trying to see through the flow that built the current Crossbell. In addition, he was struggling to protect Crossbell itself in his own way. He was the biggest fool of them all. Yeah, I can't possibly become that big a fool. However, because I'm his younger brother, I resemble him in some respects. What? You aren't thinking of... You plan to to escape. I'm not running away. I want to go and discover the truth. As a detective assigned to the Crossbell Police Special Support Section, to free my comrades who were imprisoned, and even to take back Kia. You're quite the fool yourself, you know. Garcia, show me, kid, what a man like you can accomplish in a situation like this. Show me your resolve and determination. What the? Further in, it seems like... Huh, that's all you have, you brat? A fight? No, a lynching? Hey, stop! What the heck are you doing? It's your fault that we've been in the slammer. I'm gonna kill you! Ah! It's no good. He isn't listening. He can't be helped. Let's go inside. Yeah, stay on guard. Stop, Garcia! If you keep it up, I'll shoot! Seems that I, of all people, got you carried away. Bastard. Just when I thought you'd been behaving yourself since you got here. That's enough. Back away. Hands up. No matter if we're short-handed, they shouldn't have been put in the same cell. Hey, are you alright? Maybe his internal organs have ruptured. At any rate, let's call a doc. Nope, no need. Bastard! No. Prison break time. I'm not sure about this. You're saying that now? You suddenly said hit. I thought you'd gone crazy, but... Ain't you quite the schemer? You too? Your performance is really convincing. I really didn't think you'd break one of my molars. Lucky it ended with just that. Like I promised. I'll cooperate you till we get outside. So, what's the plan? This is the prison's 3rd floor. There shouldn't be many soldiers around here. Break through the patrol somehow, and escape the 1st floor exits. Very well. It's been a while for me, too. I haven't gone crazy in a long time. Carts. Your items are taken. Here's what you got. Just you and Garcia. You have no equipment. You just have your crowns. Let's dance, motherfuckers. Equipment, and enjoy inevitable struggle just blasting through the dungeon. What the heck are they doing? I just want to do the shift change and go home. Huh? You! Too slow! Alright, let's dance. So, Garcia has a support move. What else got? I don't know how I feel about the spinning character. Yeah, I can't say I'm a fan.
行くぞ。せいと。
I know, inevitable struggle is such a good song.
俺の番だな。うわー。悪いな。先に行かせてもらうよ。
Took all our Sepet too. God, what a bunch of jerks. Damn you. As if I'd let you escape. The emergency warning system that used the Enigma was... Well then, what to do? This was within expectations. Let's keep forcing our way through. Fine by me. Just because we don't have any other things to do, we might as well hold on to those. There they are! Freeze! Get over here.
俺の番だな。任せてくれ。うおーた。任せてくれ。
That move is just like wailing on them.
うわー。
Oh, boy, come on, buddy, please.
楽しくなってきたぜ。
They started using military dogs. When they were the CGF, they would have never used them. We might have learned how to use them from the watch, or they could be manipulating them using drugs. Doesn't it seem like they've become nice and nasty? Shut up! I can't think this was decided by Commander Sonia, or First Commander Douglas, but... entirely possible. They're out. Didn't kill him this time. That's a plus. Anyway, we got some upgrades, so that's a nice pickup. Garcia! That sports section kid too? Damn it! Arrest both of them!
負けられない。
Right, his S-Crap's only single target.
Makasatekure. 任せてくれ。任せてくれ。よし。 よしよしやっと
楽しくなってきたぜ。
Out of breath, huh? Do you think you can cut through the formation ahead? Well, I don't think I can alone, but with your help, we'll be able to break out of prison. I'll take all the strength you can muster. Sounds like you're serious. Very well. Let's get the hell out of here. The struggle is just so good. Love it. There's a lot of them. You can break through. I'm gonna hit him hard just like this. Charge! There's two fugitives. They seem to be the former Mafia executive Garcia and the support section's Bannings. On the pride of the State Guard. Don't let them escape! Aye, sir! So you got pride, do you? What? They're already here? Sorry, but we're forcing our way through. Why don't you show me that pride or whatever? Ugh. Charge!
行くぞた行くぞ俺の番だなこれで決めるライジングサ
Hit both of these.
よしえいはっ
楽しくなってきたぜ。楽しくなってきたぜ。
Made it somehow. But you really got tremendous fighting strength. Randy and Red Constellation's boss was fairly strong, but Sigmund, the Ogoroso, eh? Ran into many times in my Jaeger days. And honestly speaking, he's a real monster. According to rumors I've heard, his daughter's quite dangerous herself. Yeah, in terms of pure combat strength, she might be stronger than some of Ouroboros' guys. Although, there's some crazy skilled guys in Ouroboros too. And you need to face off against monsters at some point, huh? Things aren't looking good for you, are they? Yeah, you can say that. It's locked. I think we can unlock it nearby, though. Probably that room. Let's unlock it right away. For us, all of our equipment's in here. Thank goodness. So they kept them here, huh? All of our ports are here too. Hey, let's go already. Unless you want to be surrounded by soldiers and thrown back inside, that is. Right. Okay. Let's get everything back to what I had for his setup. Something like this. Let's go. No, never mind. I didn't hit the switch. Let's hit the switch, and then let's go. Alright. Alright, let's get out of here. Garcia? This is as far as we go. You'll go by yourself from here on. Huh? Even with these circumstances, I'm still a Revach boss. My underlings, of course. Even the president. Can't run away and leave him. But wait! In that case, why did you take me this far? Also, if it's just you, you won't succeed by yourself, right? Then I'll... Don't get the wrong idea, kid! To discover the truth, is what you said. To free your arrested comrades, and get back that brat as well. Do you have the time to dawdle in a place like this? Thanks, Garcia. Given my position, I can't exactly welcome your jailbreak, but please, stay safe. Needless worry. Bastard's younger brother, eh? He's got quite the nice expression, doesn't he? There he is. Don't let him get away. This high ground's enough. I'm gonna taste this killing bear's iron fists. Oh, yeah. Thank you, goddess. Damn. There's pleroma grass even here. Did it bloom while I was locked up? Could it be connected to Kia as well? Everything begins after I cut my way through here. Anyway, I'll aim for the highway for now. I'll consider all possible routes and escape, no matter what. Garcia left the party. And it's Lloyd time.
Yeah, go! 負けられない。行くぞ。
Anyway, these guys are lame, so don't even.
悪いな。先に行かせてもらうよ。
The only reason I'm doing this is to get the CP. And even then, I'm not getting that much, so maybe it's not worth it. Yeah, definitely not worth it. Let's just proceed as normal. Anyway, that doesn't go anywhere important, so just keep going forward. Hey, get over. On the road again. Damn. Gotta hide somehow and hold out. Target sighted. It's Lloyd Bannings. Engage in a pincer attack. That's how it is then. Oh god, there's a lot of them. They all have whistles. Hell, a little faster than that, buddy. Expect nothing less from the former CGF. What will you do, Lloyd Bannings? Ugh. There he is. Seize him! Come at me. I'm gonna show you how strong I am in actual sports. Man. It's a 4% chance to hit. Damn. That's how it is? I'll aim for Crossbell City from the freight line. Gotta do whatever it takes. By hook or by crook. I'll get out of here. Well, shit. Damn you cutscenes, my one weakness. God. Quite admirable. To think the life of a mere detective could toy with a newborn state guard like this. Isn't he a former colleague of 2nd Lieutenant Seeker? As expected, I should say. Alright, let's disarm him. Orders are to capture him without hurting him too much. I refuse. You can still move? I don't get it. Why is he going this far? Appears you can't stomach the formation of a new Crossbell. Even if you struggled alone, the situation would never change. Even so, if no one stands up, nothing will ever change. I can't just go with the flow. I have to see the truth with my own eyes, and to take back those I care about. I'll never give up, no matter how many times it takes. I'll stand up even if you break my legs. This guy, how regrettable. Charge at him all at once. Make him surrender. Roger. Aim for the legs. Until the end. I'll never give up until the end. Kia, Ellie, Tio, Randy, Waji, Chief Sergei too. I beg you, please, give me strength.
やれやれ
Goodness.
頼むべき存在を一つ
There's
忘れているようだな
Huh? That just now. It resonated in my head? Ah! What the? It's a big giant puppy dog. Damn, Zeit. What have they been feeding you while we've been out? Holy shit. Huh? What?
それ
Be gone.
偽りの聖地を守る強者どもよ
False holy land.
この者は私が預からせてもらう
Ah. Don't mess with us. The newborn Crossbell State Guard, yielding to a mere cryptid? Huh? Shall I repeat myself? There's no need. Withdraw! Ah, goddess! Oh man. I think I really shocked them. It's been a long time since I've been in this form, so I'm not so great at controlling it. There's so much I'd like to say, but for now, let me just say this. Yes, what is it? Sight, isn't your timing just too good? You could talk this whole time? Anyway, turns out Zeit's a divine beast this whole time. Who would have figured? The goddess sent divine beast? Yes, it's quicker if you think of me in those terms. The great Septarians were once bestowed upon man by the goddess. We are they who continue to exist to keep watch over man's future. By we, you mean even the dragon that appeared during the Liberal phenomenon? You really are quite sharp. That dragon, Ragnar, is indeed one of my brethren. He remained in the land of the world to protect the Septarian space, but even I don't know where he disappeared to, now that he's been released from his duty. I don't really get it. But then, you've been in this land of Crossbell for a long time? Yes. Since before Before the Great Collapse 1200 years ago, why did the former Septarian of Mirage disappear? And afterwards, what was done to revive that Septarian? I know those things to a certain degree. Honestly, even if we tried to research those things, there would be parts that we couldn't find out. One of the goddesses' Septarians that the Croy clan inherited. Why was the Septarian lost? Why did Kia have to be burdened with such a role? I beg you, please tell me. The events of 1200 years ago. What happened to Kia 500 years ago as well? Very well. Well, that is why I appeared before you. The Septarian handed down to this land. It was called Demiurgus, the god that governs Mirage. Mirage is an attribute that controls perception and cognizance. Furthermore, it governs fate. There was something that some humans with the Croy clan of back then, with the Septarian's power at the center, wanted. And that was the role of the god of the surface, instead of Adios. To guide mankind by knowing humans, knowing the entire world and controlling fate. At first glance, it could be understood as similar to the Aureole that granted human desires without limits. However, Demiurgus avoided the same faults by choosing eminent personality. In the end, it had wisdom and judgment to guide humans without corrupting them. With those powers, it should have been able to guide the existence called man on the correct path. That is, if the heart of the Septarian itself had not reached its limit. All of human nature and fate, all the world's rationalities, comprehending them and guiding is the same as having human emotions. And so, Demiurgus' heart gradually deteriorated, fell ill. At this rate, I'll eventually go berserk and harm those I should protect. The Septarian sensed this, and after much worry, reached a decision. It would unbind its own fate and disappear from this world. That much, huh? But then, the people who were left behind. Yes, they were earnestly bewildered, sorry, and scared by the Septarian's disappearance. Then, without reflecting upon why it happened, or what the Septarian was thinking, they became obsessed with the creation of an existence equal to the lost Septarian. Naturally, at the very beginning, it was just fumbling. However, across 700 years, they've gathered much knowledge, and worked out a peculiar technique. Namely, the witchcraft called alchemy, that can bring forth matter from nothing. Then they made a grand plan for this land. They prepared a puppet, a cult. They entrusted them an existence that would become the new Septarian's core, and had them raise it. Then in the name of education, they prepared massive rituals in this land. This was the plan the alchemists of the Croy clan started several hundred years ago. For that to be financially feasible, they decided to don the outward mask of bankers. On the other hand, the cult began to awaken the core that was given to them as an object of worship. Then 500 years passed, which brings us to this current situation. That's an absurd story, but I feel that I can finally begin to see the full picture. Zeit, Maribel said that Kia is the Septarian of Zero. What did she mean? Is that different from the lost Septarian of Mirage? Unfortunately, I do not know. Most likely, the Croy clan grabbed hold of something during their deep-rooted illusion spanning 1200 years. Because of that, they not only reproduced an existence equal to Demiurgus, but it seems they produced a Septarian holding power surpassing its. The powers of that white doll. Those are not the dolls, the Septarians. Also, the Septarian and Mirage do not possess powers that could do such things in mere moments. If pushed, I'd say the power to create void lies in the attribute of space. If that isn't the limit of its abilities, I can only imagine what sorts of powers it might have. I see. Tell me one more thing. According to what I've heard until now, that child, Kia, she's not a human being? Yes. She is, and she is not. She is a created existence to serve as a core of the Septarian. Most likely, a homunculus created using the secret techniques of alchemy. Ran all the way to Tangram Gate. That's across the map. This place is the Republican border? State guards should not be able to reach us in this place. First, let's take a breather. Thank you, Sight. You really saved me. Huh? What's that? Something like a barrier that wraps Crossbell City. They say that allowed existences can freely come and go, but existences that are not cannot pass through at all, be they people or vehicles. Such a thing. Pleroma grass is already in full bloom all over Crossbell. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that Crossbell itself has become united with the Septarian. In the end, what is Pleroma grass? I heard it's connected to the septium veins running underground. They are said to be the eyes the old Septarian mirage caused to bloom, to know the people of the surface. By connecting spiritually with the Septarian, they can also warp the surrounding space. They are likely the reason for the appearance of the cryptids, which do not normally appear in this dimension. I see. The various inhuman rituals the DG cult conducted long ago, that was the reason Gnosis, made with Pleroma grass, was used in them, right? Yes. The knowledge and personalities of the many subjects who were sacrificed. That enormous quantity of information was most likely transferred to the girl who was sleeping at the Fort of Sun. Their information self-organized and became nourishment to bring forth a more eminent character. Then, after 500 years had passed, the core of the Septarian woke up. This is all I can tell you. They meticulously shaped their plans and created this situation. In that sense, the choices you can make are very few. But what about fleeing abroad until the storm blows over? Right. Uncle's home's in Calvart. Maybe that wouldn't be so bad. But I won't do that. I still have to ascertain the truth I want to know the most. What? And to ascertain that, I need everyone's strength. Ellie, Tio, Randy, and also the strength of many others. To do that, I'll return there. Although I'm sorry for saying so after you brought me all this way. What is the truth you wish to ascertain? Isn't it obvious? It's not her power, nor her personal history. It's what that kid Kia really wants to do. Probably. Unless I take her back, she won't tell me her true feelings. Also, to think that she could be exposed to pressure so great the former Septarian couldn't withstand it. There's no way I could leave our Kia in such circumstances, right? I swear I'll bring her back, even if I have to beat the President and Arios to do it.
ほんと親バカだな。
You're truly a doting parent. Huh? Aw, yeah. It's our boy Waji. And also our boy Kevin. And our girl Rias. And our boy Abbas. But why the hell is Waji hanging out with them? Let's find out. Waji? How? Nabis? And Rias? And you too? Long time no see, Bannings. It has been a long time. Hey, I guess it's been 4 months for us. I'm happy you remember me. If I recall, you're Rias from the church's Crossbell. Waji, don't tell me you're...
七王教会聖杯騎士団所属
Septian Church, Gralsritter.
ドミニオン第9位
Dominion
青の聖
number
典
9.
ワジヘミスフィアさ
The Azure Testament. Waji Hemisphere.
改めてよろしく頼むよ
It's nice to meet you again. Huh? Incidentally, I hold the position of knight among them. Aiding Waji is my main duty. It's enough. It's too sudden. I don't know what's what. Then, when we met for the first time, Rhys, you didn't say anything to each other? I'm sorry. We pretended to be strangers. Lord Hemisphere's infiltration mission is of the utmost secrecy. And because she came, Archbishop Geralda's suspicions were completely misdirected, you know? Man, you really were a great help. I'm happy to have been of service. Well, in Ria's case, she doesn't look like a normal sister, no matter how you slice it. I'm certain the Archbishop was confused as well. That's none of your business. And I don't think you're one to talk, Kevin. Not a single one of them looks like a normal clergyman. Well, that's about it for the reintroductions. We came here because we were called by him. By Zeit? Yes, I did that. If your resolve was firm, I thought you would have needed allies. Oh. I think you figured it out because of my infiltration, but we Gralsritter had predicted this situation, to a certain degree. However, there were many things we didn't know, like the Croy clan's conspiracy, and Kia's true identity. We were given an overview the other day when we met up with him. At any rate, the vanishing of the Septarian and Mirage, the creation by human hands of a new Septarian in his stead. The situation is far from the Knight's role in artifact recovery. We had no excuse for an intervention. On the other hand, we can't leave things be since Ouroboros is involved. And so, I thought to rely on you as an excuse. Exactly. I think we'll be allowed to intervene in this matter in the guise of collaborating with you. What do you say, Lord? I want to confirm one thing. What do you plan to do to Kia? That's a difficult question. I don't think there's any use in trying to deceive him. Yes, you should honestly tell him. Right. Septarian of Zero is, to be quite honest, a far more dangerous and troublesome existence than the Septarian of Space, the Aureola. At present, despite the fact that we don't know her full powers, she created the situation. Do you know what's going on right now in the other countries on the continent? No, but I've heard a civil war has started in the Empire. I'll be blunt. The direct cause was the annihilation of the Imperial Armored Division that invaded Crossbell. Because the Empire has its pride, it sent one division after the next, but they were all destroyed by those dolls. And while the Imperial Army was in chaos, Noble Alliance troops suddenly occupied the capital. As a result, the Blood and Iron Chancellor was shot, and he's nowhere to be found. The civil war involving the entire Empire has started to drag on. On the other hand, an economic panic stemming from the Crossbell situation broke out in the Republic, and, due to an increase in acts of terror, a state of emergency has been declared. Is that so? Naturally, even other countries aren't immune to panic and confusion, especially in the regions that have been oppressed until now by the Empire and Republic. Suspicious movements have begun to appear. In this situation, it seems that President Dieter has been appealing to all lands to join a new order with Crossbell as the leading power, that is. Naturally, with the power of the Septarian as a backdrop. Of course, its power easily repelled the Imperial Army, said to be the strongest in Zemuria. Furthermore, Ouroboros prepared only 3 archaisms, but what if more were produced? They all received the power of the Septarian, and they were sent to the far corners of the continent. Kia, she would never do that! Incidentally, it's not the case that those archaisms are controlled by the Septarian. They're probably existences like Guardians, that receive the Septarian's power and move autonomously. Like that Pottermore unit Red was using. In that sense, they aren't bound to that kid's will. They move on their own. On the contrary, it's possible they can be used by people completely unrelated to her. Against Kia's will, we can't ignore the danger her power holds. I understand your point of view. Then if you don't mind, I'd like to ask for your help. Huh? I thought you'd have refused our proposal for sure. It's a situation where I for sure can't do anything alone. And the more its resolution drags on, the more that child could suffer too. But if you decide to deal with Kia as you please, I'll tell you here and now that I'll oppose you with everything I've got. Not just me either. Ellie, Tio, Randy, I'm sure they'd all say the same thing. There's no logic nor reason involved. We're just her guardians. You're a bright kid, so passionate. I feel like I understand why you like him, Waji. It's no exaggeration to say that I love him, you know? Waji, I'm being serious here! As a knight of the Graal, I swear upon Adios' name, I promise I will absolutely hear your opinion regarding dealing with that child. Given our position, that's the most we can do. What do you say? Yeah, that's plenty. Then it's settled. Alright, let's get a move on. What? It's quite a nostalgic sound. The church's heavens weird, son. Sorry, the church's Merkaba. Let's not use the literal translation. Airships? There are war airships called Merkaba we Brawlsritter use. In addition to stealth functions, they are equipped with optical camouflage as well. Using these, we'll invade Crossbell's airspace in absolute secrecy. Are you ready, Lord? Yeah, of course! Kia, and everyone, please, wait for me. So the fragment chapter is quite short. Normally I'd stream more, but I am in so much pain. Ugh. We're up to rank 2, and we get the Emblem Master Quartz for our trouble. So yeah. We're just gonna save it here, and we're gonna call an episode after we watch the opening cutscenes here. I think that's a fair trade-off. and we'll take on the dolls. Careful now, you two. Likewise, Heretic Hunter. No, the Thousand-Armed Guardian. Even if you did change your title, not even you get a pass from this. Of course! However, the title derived from Rufina, the Thousand Arms herself, it's a good one, Brad. Thank you. Seems like a lot of things are going on. Lloyd, it's gonna be tough from here on, but do your best, alright? In Crossbell's current situation, relying on help from the outside is impossible. Something right now that you should absolutely put your faith into, it's the bonds that you built in Crossbell. Bonds I built? I understand. I'll keep that in mind. Lloyd, may Avios bless you with her divine protection. Please, take good care of Miss Ellie. Yes, of course. What was that? I activated our optical camouflage mechanism. Of course, it's not perfect by any means. The drawback is that our speed drops when it's used. If we infiltrated in our current state, that high mobility type doll would immediately get the drop on us. Even if we fought on even footing, we'd have no chance. We'll have the number 5 attract its attention instead. I see. That'll be our chance to get in. So you'll finally show us the true potential of the Brawlers and Protectors in the skies. Careful, this tracker's gonna win, buddy. Strategic Archaism, Ion-type Beta. Final chapter. Even so, we... Somehow we managed to break through, but it seems that Crossbell itself has become one with the Septarian. If we aren't careful with our movements, the dolls will likely engage us again. This airship does have limits after all. Indeed, if we tried to land, we'd be caught in the net of the Pleromocrats, due to the size of the ship. Exactly. As it is, landing isn't an option. I'm thinking about searching for a gap in the Septian Vein force field. A gap in the force field? By nature, the Septian Veins spawn a force field to span the entirety of the planet. However, a gap may appear amongst its bigger streams. I see. That means if we land within that gap, we'll pass through unnoticed. Got it. And so, the point we're at now is the place we've been looking for. St. Ursula's Byred Sandbank. That's near where the cryptid appeared before. You did a good job finding this place. Before this chain of events occurred, I searched for it with Abbas. And after working a little of our magic, we managed to escape Crossbell. I see. It's a very well thought out plan. Well, this is the only place we found for now, so we'll need to find more gaps in the future. So, what's the plan? Because it's surrounded by a barrier, we won't be able to get into Crossbell anyway. You're right. Even so, let's touch down for now. I want to learn about the situation in Crossbell, even if just a little. I also want to confirm what's going on at St. Ursula's Hospital. Roger that. Let us descend. What troubles you? Oh, well, it's a bit late for this, but... Zeit, why are you helping us? According to what the Dragon of Liberl said, regarding the destiny surrounding the Septarians, you divine beasts are only allowed to act as observers, meaning you can't intervene. Is that correct? So it is. You made an ancient oath. Oh, now that the Septarian Mirage has been lost, my original mission has ended. Therefore, the taboo that has bound me has faded, and I can act freely to a certain extent. I can at least provide some assistance to the children of man. I see. So that's why you helped us out in the Mafia military dog's case, too. Yes, precisely. I can't support you indefinitely, but I'll support you as I have been for some time already. I am still registered as a police dog for the time being, so make use of me as you wish. Got it. Thanks for lending us your strength. So it seems we'll move around with this formation for a little while. When you feel like landing, talk to Apis. Also, within the Mercado, you'll find a few facilities for your own use. Equipment, tools, workshop functions. If you need them, let the crew know. Alright, roger that. Waji and Zeit have joined the party. Waji has learned the Akashic Arm S-Craft. It's one of the best in the game, so set it as his S-Craft. For the time being, Zeit has joined his party. Because he doesn't carry an Enigma 2, he cannot customize ports, but he does have powerful high-level arts at his disposal. But he doesn't have an S-Craft, so you need to be careful. Furthermore, although only Lloyd will move while on board the Merkaba, the other members will be on standby inside the ship. However, it is possible to manage all members using the camp menu, and also while using the shops. So yeah, we can't mess around with Zeit's equipment. It's locked into place. He's got decent enough stuff. In Waji's case, you want to up his arts as best you can. Or at the very least, make sure he's not dying terrible deaths. Because I don't have anyone else. That's done. Flash damage. Speed. Speed. I don't know why he has so many freaking space on him, but whatever. Wish I had a better, like, space casting phase. Like, Platinum sucks. Mobius isn't great at casting. Emblem, alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna fiddle around, see what I can get for good space arts here. 18. And then 21 space, 11 time. Actually pretty close. EP3 should do it. And we'll put Spirit Breaker on him. Just so I have a bit of water spells. Anyway, with reincarnation in my possession now, Waji is going to blow the shit out of my opponents, and it is going to be good times. Good times will be had. Where else? Also ingenuity, because I don't have T on my party yet, so ingenuity is fine. Chevalier isn't really the best port on Lloyd since it's a dodge tank, but I don't know if I have any. Like, Access is probably pretty good, actually. Yeah, he just gives me access to Adam's cards, so that's acceptable. Alright then. That should be good. We're digging around. And, yeah, we're gonna call it, essentially. I'd go for longer normally, but yeah, not feeling too good. So, yeah. Thanks everyone for coming to this short stream tonight. I hope you all enjoyed. And, join me next time. Well, it won't be till like Friday or Saturday. That's, just because no, it's not going very well. This already hurts like hell. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everyone, and stay safe.